Just 2 years ago, Anne Hathaway was best known for playing teenage royalty in the Princess Diary movies, but the critical and commercial success of both Brokeback Mountain and The Devil Wears Prada prove that she has left her tiara behind. And now she's back in theaters as a young Jane Austen in the new movie Becoming Jane. And Anne Hathaway, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's always so great to have you back here.
It's always so much fun to be here.
And congratulations, the movie's fantastic.
Thank you.
She's like, I don't know. I've only seen 10 minutes of it. Is that right?
Yes. I have only seen 10 minutes. I've never worked harder on a film, and as a result, I know that I couldn't help but be disappointed by what I see, even if it's wonderful. So I prefer to let it remain in my memory the way it was when we shot it.
Was there pressure, and you're an American coming in and playing this iconic English writer?
There
right?
was, I mean, I think, and I understand the pressure, because when the casting announcement was made, I was the girl from the Princess Diaries, an American tackling not only a British icon but a British genius, and so I'm sure to some people it seemed. I seemed very ill-suited for the part, but I like to try to surprise people, so it seemed like a good opportunity to do that.
Well, her books have endured for centuries, and Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and they're all about romance and love and passion, and she led a lonely life.
She never married. She was proposed to 3 times. She accepted one proposal for one night only, but in the morning defected.
And she did get pressure from her family, specifically her mother, who really wanted her to marry.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a clip.
Okay.
I understand that our circumstances are difficult, Mum.
There is no money for you.
Surely something could be done.
What we can put by must go to your brothers. You will have nothing unless you marry.
Well, then I will have nothing, for I will not marry without affection, like my mother.
And now I have to dig my own damn potatoes!
I could live by my...
Your what?
I could live by my...
Pen? Let's knock that notion on the head once and for all.
She meets this Irishman named Tom Lefroy, who she met in real life, and we're not really sure about what their relationship was, so this is somewhat fictionalized,
yes.
But give people a sense of what happens between them in the movie.
Well, in the film, well, let me start off by what happened in life that we have record of. Jane Austen supposedly wrote between 4,000 and 5,000 letters in her lifetime, and we have 163. Tom Lefroy is mentioned in 2 of them. So we don't have enough information to draw a conclusive story, to be fair. So what our film does is we take the evidence that we do have and we sort of imagine what would have happened if there had been a relationship between the 2 of them, if there had been sparks and an understanding and true love.
If he had been perhaps the basis for Mr. Darcy. It's a delightful film because all of her books and all of her wonderful works are sort of incorporated into the film. But your next project that we're going to see is quite at the other end of the spectrum, Get Smart.
Yes.
Right? With Steve Carell and you're Agent 99?
I am indeed. I hope I've done it justice.
What was it like working with him?
Oh, he's the biggest diva in the world. He just, every single minute with the makeup and the hair.
I'm sure. Right.
He's heaven. And Steve especially, I was really intimidated to work with him because, I mean, he is a comedy superstar. And I can be funny, but I'm not necessarily Steve Carell. So,
but you do have a great sense of humor. So
well,
I don't know how you kept a straight face.
That was actually really hard. But I went to him in the beginning and said, listen, we're going to be improvising a lot. You have so much more experience than I do. So any advice you want to give me, I'd really appreciate. And he said, actually, the thing that was great about my audition was that I wasn't nervous to improv with him. I just kind of went with it. And then I had to say, well, yeah, that's because I didn't think I get the part. So I was really relaxed. Now all of a sudden there's pressure. But but it was such a wonderful experience. We had so much fun.
We can't wait to have you back to chat about that. One more thing.
I just wanted to say when a lot of people think that the film makes Becoming Jane makes the assumption that Tom Lefroy was the inspiration for Mr. Darcy. I don't think that's true, and I think it's important to say that the film talks about all of Jane Austen's inspirations, potential inspirations that she could have drawn by trying to create an accurate portrait of what her life was like. So I don't think it's fair to say that she needed Tom Lefroy to inspire her writing, but simply that it goes along the lines of the argument made in the film, what forms an artist? Is it experience or is it imagination?
And on that profound note, which I love, and you did such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Anne Hathaway.
Thank you. What a relief.
Always great to see you. Now here's